We now turn to what are the consequences of alliance with Rome. When Nabi Isa alayhi salam comes back, he will come back to an ummah which will follow him, because he was not sent to the ummah of Muhammad alayhi salatu wasalam. No. He was sent to Banu Israel. Is that true? Shake your head, yeah. The Quran says he was sent to Banu Israel. Ya Bani Israel, inni Rasulullahi ilaykum. So when he comes back, to who is he coming? If he's going to come to another people, of course now they're no longer known as Banu Israel, now they're known as Ahlul Kitab. But the two terms are synonymous. If Nabi Isa alayhi salam is to return to another people, not just to Ahlul Kitab, then who must tell us that? Not Hadith, no Quran must tell us that. Because the Quran told us that he was sent to Banu Israel. So the Quran must tell us if there is naskh, cancellation or abrogation. It must come from the Quran. But there is no naskh, no evidence of naskh in the Quran. The consequence, therefore, is that we have to accept that the same way he came the first time, he will come back the next time. He's going to come back to his ummah, not to us. And so there will be an ummah who will follow Nabi Isa alayhi salam, Jesus alayhi salam, when he returns. And it would not be the ummah of Muhammad alayhi salatu wasalam. Why? Who do we follow? We follow this Nabi. This is our Nabi, Muhammad alayhi salatu wasalam. This is not our Nabi. This is our Nabi. So he will have an ummah who will follow him. And we will have the ummah of Muhammad alayhi salatu wasalam. Will be led by Imam al-Mahdi. Allama Dr. Muhammad Iqbal, Sir Muhammad Iqbal, didn't understand the subject. And that's why he said, regretfully so, that all the ahadith on Imam al-Mahdi are all fabricated. And so there are two ummahs at the end of history. How long will they last? How long will the ummah of Nabi Isa alayhi salam last? Will it last until the end of the world? Or will there be a merger of the two? Who should answer that question? Answer from the Quran. If you give an answer from the Quran, that's it. Nobody can dispute with you. Because this is absolute truth in the Quran. So let's go to the Quran to find an answer to the question. Here is Nabi Isa alayhi salam who returns. And he has his ummah who is following him, not us. So there is this ummah and there is our ummah. How long will this last? That's the question. So let's go to the Quran for the answer. And it's there in Surah Ali Imran. It's called Allahu Ya Isa. And Allah says, "Oh Jesus, inni mutawaffi, I'm going to take your soul." And of course, you know, when Allah takes the soul, there are only two possibilities. Only two, not three. Either He keeps the soul, in which case you're dead, or He returns the soul. Surah Al-Zumar, in which case you didn't die. But when He took the soul of Nabi Isa alayhi salam, He didn't keep it. Because they didn't kill Him, they didn't crucify Him. So there's only one other possibility, not two, only one. When He took the soul, He returned it. That's it. And when He returned it when they couldn't see, they didn't know, and then Allah raised Him. وَمُطَهِّرُكَ مِنَ الَّذِينَ كَفَرُوا, and I'm going to cleanse you and purify you. Cleansing and purifying is always cleansing and purifying of mud and rubbish that they throw on you, the lies that they talk about you. Their rejection of you as the Messiah, what they said about your mother. And then these people join with them in alliance, so they become part of the rubbish being thrown on you. I'm going to cleanse you of that. And that should bring joy and heart to the Muslims. How will Allah cleanse him? What will Allah do to cleanse him of that rubbish? Listen to what He'll do. وَجَاعِلُ الَّذِينَ اتَّبَعُوكَ فَوْقَ الَّذِينَ كَفَرُوا. This is how you're going to cleanse him. I'm going to raise these who follow you. These who follow you, your ummah. I'm going to raise them high and above and dominant over these who throw rubbish at you and who commit kufr by declaring a man could marry another man and get a marriage certificate. But that's not the end of the ayah. When I raise these dominant over them, it will continue ila yawmil qiyamah. We have scholars present here in this gathering. So when the Quran declares that the ummah of Nabi Isa alayhi salam, which follows him, will be raised high and above and dominant over that part which commits kufr, and this will continue until the end of the world, the implication is as plain as daylight, that they will continue to follow him until the end of the world. And so this ummah will continue in existence until the end of the world. There is the answer. That history will end with two ummahs, not one.